What's up, everybody? We are just out here, finished a little scouting. Wanted to give you guys a little kind of step tutorial on one sticking with our saddle. So this year I'll be running the Phantom Elite. It's got the, what's that camo called?
First Light?
Yeah, the new First Light. Of course, I don't hunt with it, but I do like it. Anyways, I've got my Ultimate One Stick from Eastern Woods Outdoors here on my Sitka tool belt. So this is kind of the method we prefer. So we'll just be climbing with our one stick. It's got our platform on top. This is pretty much the size tree you guys want to probably use, in my opinion. You can definitely go bigger, you can definitely go smaller. Anything you can pretty much get your rope around, you can climb. We were using this to hang some cameras the other day, so I kind of got it whopped jaw. Alright. Go ahead and get our one stick set up. We'll hook it through this cam cleat. Go ahead and cam it down. I've got my two-step Amstel aider. I think I've got a 15-inch gap there. For one sticking, I use 40 foot of climbing rope that I've got kind of semi set up for what I'm going to be using as my tether on the way up. I've got my Mad Rock safeguard here that I've got that quiet system on that you can get right off of Facebook. I don't remember the gentleman's name, but he sells them for like 10 bucks a pop. So this is what's going to go under your bridge. Make sure you always secure that down. Now my first move, just from the ground, a lot of people use a three-step aider, but that's the only time it'll really benefit you, because once you're in a tree, you can't bring that one stick with you up high enough for that third step to really benefit you. So once I kind of get going, I'll kind of show you and tell you how it goes. We're going to pop that foot. A lot of people put that toe directly into the tree. Some people like to say put it off to the side, but I just like to dig a good toe in here. You're going to put your tether almost as high as up as you can get it, and just kind of off center. If you have it center and you pull out from the tree, it's going to hold you center over your step, so you're not going to be able to really reach down and get it. So I would recommend kind of offsetting that tree. Make sure you got enough slack here with your bridge.
All right, hang on.
Once you have it offset and you've got that locked down up there, you just kind of rotate over to the side. On these Amstel bridges, they're very smooth. So you can just kind of reach down, uncam it. Bring it up with you. Really, that doesn't take any effort at all. You can just kind of take your time as you want to go. Make sure you don't go over your rope there and it's off to the side. Cam it down, and here's where I was talking about that two-step. If there was a third, it'd be way down here. So that second one is really beneficial. If you don't get it high enough, you can still just use your first. And for safety reasons, obviously, you never want to take your tether off the tree. And if you do have a limb to go around, definitely recommend having a lineman's belt to keep you safe and always attached to the tree. We'll do one more move here. And I'll be doing a lot of traditional hunting this year, so I'm really not going to be looking to get too high. So that's my second move. Technically third move from the ground. And with this Ultimate One Stick, you already have your platform and everything right where you want it. Take that thing out. Had to switch camera angles, get some better light up here. So that is my second move in a tree, third move from the ground. I'm roughly, I would say my feet are probably around 20 feet, which I don't know who really wants to hunt too much higher than that. I've got 40 foot of rope, so I can go a little bit higher. But once you're up, you're pretty much set. I'll have a few different things that I'll hang my bow and my camera arm and stuff up to. Say I'm done hunting, I'll tie the end of my bow rope to my bow. I actually have 50 foot here for some reason. I'll lower my bow all the way to the ground. I'll carefully just untie the other end of that, tie it to my carabiner here, and that's going to be how you pull your rope down once you're on the ground. Got some acorns falling here. I'll drop my 40 foot of rope down. So here's the fun part now. So now we get to belay all the way down. So definitely hold a little bit of tension here on this rope over by your side. Just lower you down far enough to get your stick. You can drop it, you can do whatever you want to do. I usually just kind of sit it across my bridge here just so I don't make too much noise. A couple different ways you can do it. You can bounce off the tree like so, or you can slowly just kind of walk it down. Give them a little bit of pressure all the way. Once you're on the ground, you pretty much do in opposite. So the way I usually do, I'll just unhook from my bridge, take my mad rock off, reconnect that so I'm ready for next time, and I put it back in the way I got it out. It's about the only time I even take my pack off, just to kind of lessen the amount of scent I bring in. With that tool belt, I can just disconnect my one stick directly from underneath my pouch, so I never have to take my backpack or whatever off. Just not leaving that much scent. I would wrap that up, reconnect it to the bottom of there, put it back on, take my bow off, set it off to the side, grab my bow rope, pull it down. Now, to kind of get it all back up, this doesn't take too long. I've used 4 sticks before. I've used 2 sticks. And really, I one sticked for a while with a separate platform. And I enjoyed that, but also having that separate platform, just extra added weight. So I figured I would sell it, go ahead and put the money towards this Ultimate One Stick, and I'd have everything I needed right there. It weighs basically nothing. And I just carried that in my pack and my bow. And that's all I need. We'll get this wrapped up, and then I'll show you how I get my rope back up. Now these rope pouches, Tethered has them on their website. I think they're usually in stock, but I had mine made before they came out with those. So I would reconnect the other end of that to my saddle, so when I lower my bow down next time, I'll have it connected to me. So basically what I've done here with this rope, I just figure eighted it all the way around. I'm gonna leave out roughly 5 or 6 feet to use as my tether for next time. I'll double it up, kind of flatten it out. And one of the cooler upgrades on the new Phantom Elite is they put more mollies out towards the front of this bridge here, which helped me bring my roll patch around, because during season when you've got a thicker jacket or pants on, it's harder to reach around, which they did a good job at that. So with that extra molly, it brings it closer to you so you don't have to reach too far. And after a long day in a tree, it gets a little more difficult. Just kind of roll that up. Put it in there. You can be all the way up, set up, have your bow out, your camera, whatever you want, back down to the ground, all packed up in literally just a handful of minutes. And that's it, guys. Definitely highly recommend this as far as any type of platform that'll fit on top of a stick, whether you want to mod something or if you want to go ahead and spend the money to get one of these. Highly recommend if you're in the one stick game. If not, even if you're just in the saddle game, I definitely recommend taking a look at it. But that's it, a pack, your one stick, your saddle rope, and your bow, and you're ready to go. Thanks for checking it out.